Oh, the mic still works. I forgot. So Shadow, the reason the roulette's not working is because of the weird registration process for DeepBot, which runs the roulette. And what you got to do is you first buy the program for, I don't know what it is, $5, and then they give you a month. And then they don't give you an email to tell you that these features are gone because your month is over with, and that it's gonna, oh no, it costs $10 and then it's gonna cost $5 a month after. So my PayPal account is unfortunately empty. So I'll pay it in about a day or two when my PayPal pennies come in. They're coming in every once in a while. $5 isn't hard to pay for. Actually, I could have it pulled from my bank account. Maybe I'll have that set up for tomorrow night. Sorry about that. I figured it out by restarting the computer for tonight's cast. I don't know. So I talked to this guy who's wanting this bridge monolith. I gotta see who's here. Hey, Billy. Oh my gosh. What was that all about? Right on. I think somebody's hosting us. Right on. I think it was Little 420 Miss. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. So yeah, I talked to the client about this project today. I had a lot of anxiety about it. I always have a lot of anxiety about these things. Oh, hi Billy. Did I say hi, Billy? Hi, Shadow. Hello, everybody who's watching. So I talked to the client about this thing today. And he's happy with it. And that makes all the difference in my world. Early on in I guess you could say my career, I had this guy who, a job that I got through Imagine That Laser Art, and it was this guy from Michigan, I think. It was just a strange character all around. However, he said he wanted a weathered model. And my idea of weathering and his idea of weathering differed greatly. So now I like to touch base with the client a lot more than I would normally feel like, because I just want to get it through. Always be on the same page. Perfect. So what we're doing here is that I've got a lot of these MDF cutoff pieces from parts, and I've cut them almost the width of these girder plates, and because we've run out of these girder plates, I'm going to use these MDF girders hidden in between so that you can barely see them, you know, so making the project cheaper. Thing is I'm not gluing them to this bridge right here with the crazy glue. I'm gonna come back after. I'm gonna glue with the weld bond onto the bridge. So that if it wants to be pulled out, if he wants to I gotta get closer to the chat. It's still not big enough for me. Yeah, you're a modeler. You've got a layout plan. Holy shit sickles. You know what, Shadow? My story that I just told you should inform you that I still feel like an amateur myself. So you're in good company. So, if I get this project done, I have to see if I can get the rail and switches sent to me, because holy smokes, N-scale switches are holy smokers expensive. I think it was $144 to price this out. Hi Ron, New Haven Rails. Thanks for stopping by. Hope everyone's well tonight. I can't see the chat. Like I said last night, we'll have that fixed. Post haste. Mini updates. Well, number one, I want to use code 70. Number two, the client kind of insisted for Pico Track, which is insanely priced. And when I talked to my guy, because I got a guy, he sold me on microengineering. Like, I'm not going to say the budget for this project, but you don't want to spend a couple of $100 on something and finish it off with the old Bachmann rail. I only say that because I don't like the road bed. I like to do my own ballast and all that jazz. What the hell am I doing? Like hell I could hand lay this. You know how fragile this thing? This girder right here is hanging on with a hope and a prayer. Good one. I'm all out of the good girders. But your layout is HO scale, correct, New Haven? Well, in the end, the rail and switches have been it's been the one thing that the client has really kind of insisted on in things, so so that doesn't bother me. I'll use whatever he wants, and if he started with Pico, then he knows what quality is. Because they are a good switch. Actually, Shadow, when you want to hand lay a couple of switches after you've done a lot of hand laying track and stuff, you can use, or we can work out a deal on one of my switch jigs. I got a Fast Tracks and I've got a Oak Hill. I should give it to you. Actually, it's more hassle than it sounds, because it's a real pain in the ass making your own switches. Well, a double slip though is like a piece of engineering. Like, could you imagine making that on your own? Actually, Jeff Otto from Oak Hill has, I believe, a double slip or something like that jig at Oak Hill. Okay, next step. To take this wee bit of plastic, and I'm going to apply weld bond glue to all these rails so that I can stick the rails to the bridge. But I want to use weld bond so that if he wants to take this apart, he can use a hair dryer at this point, and then it pulls away. Like most of the things I build have an escape hatch. Like I have this structure, so to take the inside out, there's pieces of wood on all three sides here. There's pieces of wood on all three sides here, except for this side where you can pull it out, and then there's a handle on the back. Whereas, and then the lights are going through the inside. But this doesn't get caught, it doesn't get wedged because of this gap right here. You can pull it out this way and it comes out really nicely, so that if any of these lights burn out, they can get in here easily, pull this circuit out and be done with it. Actually, just another update on that. I've got wood floors and carpet, and my walls with punk rock, even a band that I was in when I was a teenager. I'm actually pretty stoked about this project so far. I used a couple of girder plates, cut-offs from the full sections. The two cut-offs made these nice commercial doors. Even though they don't actually in reality would go into this room, the visual effect would be commercial doors and then, you know, people won't be really looking at this. It's going to be beside the focal point. You know what, Shadow? It depends how mechanically inclined you are. If you think that you are able to make a gate that would not go out of alignment, you know, if it was properly screwed into a square and true frame, you know, I would say make a swing out gate that locked into place with like a door handle or something like that. Otherwise, you know, the KISS method, Ken's method is pretty rock solid. Like I think I would do that in the blink of an eye, just because, you know, it'll be out of the way when you put it aside. You have a spot for it above a, you know, a dresser or something. It'll be right out of the way. What was I doing? Oh yeah, gluing this together. I think this bottle of Weld Bond lasted like maybe 3 weeks. This poor girl's giving us all she's got. Hey, CB. I really don't want to add a lot of weld bond in this case because I'm really making this the breakable joint to just tell CB where we're at on this. I use gel CA on all the other joints on the layout except for here and here, so that the client could use a hairdryer to break the weld bond. Damn it! Ah! Some items on a model should be left off till the very end. Like these itty bitty railings. Itty bitty railings. So now that this is all glued together, I'm going to let it dry overnight. And then I got to mix up a nice peachy color, just like this. Kind of a fleshy kind of color, and go over all these white rails, so that they start looking like the Chicago L. We don't want them to want them to blend right in. What is everybody else working on tonight? How's your room move doing, Billy? Get on it. I found another couple of end scale parts. These bents, this A-frame, and this decking for something. I think it's end scale. I don't know. Could be HO scale. I'm gonna try to sell it to him anyways. We gotta get to Ken somehow. Come hell or high water. So then I was also going through a bunch of garbage that I had. Well, not garbage, but pieces and such. And I found the parts to another full stairwell. And there's possibility that I have another one out there somewhere, but couldn't find it yet. So I'll be able to add this to the kit just as a bonus to him, because he's only got one so far. Oh, actually, look at this. We got an all broken one here. See, we've got this one first. So I'll be building the stations tomorrow over on this piece. There'll be a track on it next week. Here, I want to see what you're saying in chat. I want to see what you're saying about me. You mean a razor saw like this one that I've got on my table here? These saws are unbelievably awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Like, so many saws get jammed up with you know, the crap, like the wood, the sawdust. You know, and it's so much hassle using them and stuff like that. These ones, you know, everything becomes a crumble. You blow it away. It just tears wood apart. Yeah. Here's my miter box. Right here. Right here. Miter. 45 that way. 45 that way. I actually missed a call from Toy Man. I don't know if he's watching. Sorry, Toy Man, if you're watching. I wasn't able to. Well, I was having a nap and I forgot all about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, spray these with low order clear matte Krylon. I've learned my lesson. No water on these inkjet printer prints. I'm gonna run and grab a pop. It's hot back here. If you're watching this video live on YouTube and you're not seeing all this chat going on in your chat, but you see all the chat going on in the stream, you think to yourself, well, crap, my chat's broken. It's not broken. You can chat and your chat will go in on the stream too. It's just that I'm streaming to twitch.tv too, where, you know, there's a lot more people and they're a lot more talkative. Sorry. Sorry, babe, I gotta bring you home. Man, it's hot. This is only gonna get hotter this week. Just twitchy. Getting twitchy with it. Woo! Hot! It's hot! What we got? Ooh, another happy customer. Thank you, New Haven. How's going on with music? Listen, yo, with your shut it with your music. Seeing as I'm at the end of my bottle, I'm gonna use some of this. I made these up in GIMP. See, I've always been so thick with graphics programs, and I just recently noticed that you can change in GIMP. I don't know what, like, I find Photoshop hard and expensive. GIMP's free. And I found in GIMP that you can do, put your measurements for paper in inches. And since that's the case, my carpets should be perfect size for my rooms, which is kind of neat. I have an EcoTank printer, so I've got lots of ink for printing lots of stuff. Well, actually, I've got to refill everything. The kids used it up last year for school. Alright. This ain't request night, so I can change whatever the F I want. Arriba! No! Don't do it! Don't do it to me! I gotta curve the wallpaper around the edge so you can't see the edge from the front window. Just wait. I can't see it. I'll see what you said in a second. I'll pound some glue into that. Okay. It's always good to paint the interior of a building, especially if you're going to light it. However, you can always take a black piece of construction paper and do the same thing by going from corner to corner, kitty corner on the kit, And that'll block out all the windows from seeing light into another one. Basically a view block. The thing is, though, is that if you've got lights going into the kit, you want to paint everything black that you don't want people to see, so that the light really draws to the pieces that you want people to see. Or at least that's what I think. And I don't always paint my interiors black. For most small buildings, I'll just do a view block. However, my hardwood floors, I love them. Oh. Damn! Not big enough. I think I have the margins set on my printer. I don't care. We're gonna bring this right up to the front of the window. It's only gonna show at the edges, and it's going to be about 6 feet away from the exhibit. Damn it! Got glue all over my arm. So. Actually, I can slide this over to this wall because that's our action side anyways. If it seems like I'm making this up as I go along, it's probably because I am. Okay, so let's see if we can demo this for you. Oops. So people are going to be looking at this from this angle. You guys see that? Come on. Probably look better with the lights out, huh? You guys see that? I got the carpet and I got the hardwood floor. I got the posters. Everything off of Google Images. Now I just have to do the store and the bottom floor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Billy, definitely need couches and tables. But the couches and tables are going to be a lot easier now. I've got some really fine scale tables and chairs, but I don't want to use them on this project. Unless I make them pay for it. Yeah, I have a couple like that, and I think it's up on my Marksbury Cove layout that's up in the rafters right here. There's a guy in the back of the boat. Sorry to the women. Okay. Sorry about that. You know, I really want to get a camera that zooms in and is able to capture more of the table or There's Dad's clock. You didn't have to say something about that, didn't you? The clock runs on its own time, man. It's my dad's clock. Okay, what else do we gotta work on? I want to work on the station tomorrow. During tomorrow night's thing. So I guess I shouldn't go too long tonight. I gotta say, Shadow. The online atmosphere of Canada and the United States is getting ugly. I'm getting attacked left and right. The second you say you're Canadian in online, it's terrible. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been going for, but I think I'm gonna shut her down, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow and show. I don't know. I'm not feeling the Sunday show because of the Game of Thrones time change. I really liked going on at 9 o'clock. And I think there's only 3 episodes left. So I think the rest of August is going to be a little light on the Sunday show thing. Just because I think I need a break. So that I don't get, you know, if I lose the magic. If I lose the magic of the moment, then it doesn't feel good, and it's not a good not good content at all. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the tomorrow night show. If I do, it'll be to do the stations for the L. I shipped off the Southside Hotel today. So that's on its way to North Carolina. Yeah. I'm tired. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.